Sirach chapter 21. That's fact. We get Proverbs 14 verse 12. Israel, Israel, Israel. Proverbs 14 verse 12. It says, verse 11, the house of the wicked shall be overthrown. So any foundation that's not built on Yahawashi Mashiach will be overthrown, as it tells you, and the man that builds his house upon the sand. Okay, the waves came and what? Blew that house away, man. See? That's what it reads again. It says, Proverbs 14 and 11, the house of the wicked shall be overthrown, but the tabernacle of the upright shall flourish. So like I was reading earlier, before that other guy interrupted me, asked me a question, before he could get the full answer, he ran out of here. See? Jake is just crazy, man. Matter of fact, in the same Proverbs of 14th chapter, though, it says, Proverbs 14 and 7, it says, go from the presence of a foolish man, when thou perceivest not in him the lips of knowledge. The guy ain't have no knowledge, man. See? Just making up stuff as he go along, man. That's a foolish man, man. Okay? Scripture says, prove all things, man. Talking about the book was just for this Corinthians and the book was for this Romans. What are you talking about, man? The book is for the Israelites, man. And the Israelites were scattered. But anyway, like I was saying, we get the book of Sirach. Okay? The house of the wicked is going to be overthrown. You get Sirach chapter 21, verse 8. And these guys are what? Extorting money, man. You see what I'm saying? Like Paul said, if you don't work, you don't eat. You see? Now the congregation is supposed to take care of the men that's teaching them. You know, that's why we always, you know, we send money to the apostles and the elders. You see what I'm saying? But they don't force money out of you, man. You see what I'm saying? They don't come up with different schemes to get money out of you. Oh yeah, we trying to build a new school or new building, or come up with some business, and all that money just go into their pockets, like this guy Omar Johnson. That's a lot of people in the conscious community upset with this guy, because he talking about he went to build some school, and that school ain't nowhere near being done, man. That money went straight to his pockets. Okay, that's extortion, man. See, the Most High is not dealing with that, man. That's what Scripture says, Sirach chapter 21, verse 8. He that builds his house with other men's mortar is like one that gathered himself stones for the tomb of his burial. That Scripture is self-explanatory. Okay? That's why Scripture says, let me get the book of Sirach chapter 10, verse 2. So you sincere brothers and sisters in that congregation, and you know something is wrong, now is your time to leave. Fast, pray, and get out. Get out, man. Okay, because the Most High has his eyes on them, man. He's going to make his move. As the Scripture says, Sirach chapter 10, verse 2. Sirach chapter 10, verse 1. A wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. A wise man, man. He'll instruct the people in righteousness, man. That's what we're doing. See what I'm saying? Let me read verse 2. It says, as the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. Let me read it again. Verse 2. As the judge of the people, so you got all kind of spirits out here. as the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers, man. And what manner of a man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. So if a king is wicked, then his servants is wicked. It even tells you that in the book of Proverbs. Matter of fact, let me see if I get that. The spirit of Yahawashi Shah. Proverbs 29 verse 12. If a ruler hearken to lies, all his servants are wicked. See? That's why you can't be underneath a man like that, man. Matter of fact, let me get that, man. You can't be underneath men like that, man. He's not teaching things according to the book. And you see their works, man. See, but what's in darkness always comes to light. You got all kind of spirits out here today, man. See? Because that word going out, man. See what I'm saying?
It's Christmas up.
See? You get the book of Sirach, chapter 10. All kind of demons out here today, man. Demons. We get C1 is Sirach 10, I wanted to read. This is a good scripture. Sirach chapter 10. Sirach chapter 10, verse 24. Great men and judges and pontifex shall be honored, yet there is none of them greater than he that feareth the Lord, man. Okay? There you honor the men that surround you, man. You see what I'm saying? You know, you may have heads in your camp, whatever the case is. But the scripture says, none is greater than he that feareth the Lord. You got to fear the Heavenly Father, man. You see what I'm saying? You can't just fear the eyes of men. That's what the Apostle Paul was telling them. Don't just do things because you see I'm with you. Nah, man, the Most High is looking at you, man. You see what I'm saying? And the Most High sees all. And in due time, he is going to expose you. That's why, matter of fact, let me get the book of Sirach. Staying in Sirach. We get the book of Sirach chapter. Sirach chapter 1 verse 29. It says, be not a hypocrite in the sight of men. That's what the Lord got on the Pharisees and Sadducees. They were hypocrites, actors, laid heavy burdens upon men, and they themselves won't lift a finger. And the Lord said they were full of extortion and excess, man. And that's what the Lord said, he that exalted himself shall be abased. See? That's why it says Sirach chapter 1 verse 29. Be not a hypocrite in the sight of men, and take good heart to what thou speakest. You got to be preaching sound doctrine. Okay? It's all about sound doctrine. Man. Exalt not thyself, lest thou shalt fall, and bring dishonor upon thy soul. And so the Most High, okay, discover thy secrets, and cast thee down in the midst of the congregation, because thou camest not in the truth the fear of the Lord, but thy heart is full of deceit. And that's these guys out here, man. That's you guys getting cast down. And it's your own members that's bringing that stuff out, man. You see? And this is just the beginning. More stuff gonna come out. Alright? In the book of Micah, the 3rd chapter, man. And you know y'all can listen to that video. Beza Leo goes into that entire story. How he said that, what's his name, Bishop Kanai, or whatever the case is, was calling one of their members to pocket, and they came up with a elaborate scheme to get money out of this guy, man. Dude got a house and a vehicle, extorting the cheap, man. That's unbelievable, man. But at the same time, it's not, because the scripture says that will happen. See? We get the book of Micah, the 3rd chapter. Micah chapter 3, verse 1. And I said, hear I pray you, O heads of Jacob. So the Most High speaking to the leaders of the children of Israel. And he princes of the house of Israel. Is it not for you to know judgment? Because they teach it's all about the law. It's all about the law, the law, the law. Don't the law teach judgment, man? Matter of fact, let me get the law real quick. Leviticus 19th chapter. Leviticus 19:13. This is the law. IUIC. See? Thou shalt not defraud thy neighbor, man. You're not supposed to defraud thy neighbor. Being a con man. Right? Neither rob him. Okay? That's what they're doing. Neither rob him. The wages of him that is hired shall not abide with thee all night until the morning. Will somebody do a job for you? According to the scriptures, you're supposed to pay them right there and then. Don't wait till the next day, man. Get that man his money. See, and you're not supposed to defraud your neighbor. You're not supposed to be no con man. Alright? That's not the spirit of Yahawashi Shah. Verse 15. Ye shall do no unrighteousness in judgment. Thou shalt not respect the person of the poor, nor honor the person of the mighty. But in righteousness thou shalt judge thy neighbor according to the law. Which they're not doing that. That's why it says Micah 3:1. And I said, here I pray you, O house of Jacob, and ye princes of the house of Israel. Is it not for you to know judgment? Who hate the good and love the evil, who pluck off their skin from off them, and their flesh from off their bones. How do you do that? By teaching them lies, man. You're taking the skin and the flesh off their bones. Because we're putting it on them through the spirit of Yahawah. It tells you that in Ezekiel the 37th chapter. The dry bones, that flesh started coming back on them, and the sinews and the tissues. Okay? And they got the full breath, which is what we understand. Okay? Without that, you're naked, just like Adam was in the garden, man. No clue. Read on. It says, who also eat the flesh of my people, and flay their skin from off them, and they break their bones, and chop them in pieces, as for the pot, as with the flesh of the caldron. Destroying our people, man. But at the same time, you Israelites, you love the people that destroy you. You love the gangbangers, you love the drug dealers, you love the so-called white men, okay, and his policies, even though he put you in slavery. You see? You love him, man. That's why this last election, when it was this midterm election, Jake was going out there voting. That means you still trust in oppression. The system wasn't built for you to thrive. I don't know how you gonna. I don't know when y'all gonna get that through your head. Never. Okay, when the missiles hit y'all, man. Okay. And the same thing with these other camps, man. Teaching, oh, you tell them to marry wives and start a family in America. A bunch of idiots, man. Okay. Looking to relax and be comfortable in captivity. And that's the oxymoron. How can you be comfortable in captivity when you're nothing more than a slave, man? Okay? All them guys in the entertainment world are slaves, man. They can't even say what's really on their mind. The minute they begin to speak out on something, the devil takes everything away. Okay? And a lot of you celebrities, you jakes, that made it in that world, all you guys are going down. Now they coming after Kevin Hart because he made some statement about homosexuals. Bill Cosby ass is down. That jackass is Cosby 6'9", he locked up. Serve you niggas right. You read on, it says, thus saith Yahawashi concerning the prophets, will make my people err, that bite with their teeth and cry peace. Like I just said, your guard is down because they don't even teach Jacob's trouble. Jeremiah the 30th chapter. Unbelievable. They want the Lord to delay his coming. That's evil as hell. Okay, we read on. Concerning the prophets that make my people err, that bite with their teeth and cry peace, and he that putteth not into their mouths, they evil prepare war against them. It says, therefore night shall be unto you, and he shall not have a vision, and if it shall be dark unto you, and he shall not divine or prophesy, and the sun shall go down before the prophets, and the day shall be dark over them. All your wisdom, knowledge, and understanding will be taken away from you, and all your prosperity will be stripped away from you guys. How about Shemi Ashar marking y'all, man? Just like he did to Saul. Okay? That's why he had to seek what? A witch, man. The witch at Endor. The Most High wasn't speaking to him through prophets anymore, or dreams and visions. And he got condemned, man. Now, Samuel told him from the spiritual realm that wicked ass Canaanite witch, because she was a medium. When you read 1 Samuel the 28th chapter, but you're gonna be here with me tomorrow, man. You're gonna die, man. The Most High took his mercy away from Saul, man. And you guys are definitely the house of Saul. We get that in a minute, 2 Samuel the 3rd chapter. Then shall the seers, because the seers is what? The ancient name for a prophet. Be ashamed, and the diviners confounded. Yea, they shall all cover their lips, but there's no answer of the Most High, man. Okay? That's fact. I said I was going to get that. 2 Samuel chapter 3, verse 1. Second Samuel chapter 3, verse 1. 2 Samuel 3 and 1. Now there was a long war between the house of Saul and the house of David. So people talking about don't say that, don't say this. Listen, there was always wars and contention with Israelites, man. When the Lord was on the scene, there were many different groups. There was the Pharisees, there was the Sadducees, there was the Essenes, there was the Zealots, there was the Sicarii. But who had the truth? The only group of men that had the truth were who? The apostles, man. Only the apostles had the truth, man. See? The message straight from Yahawah through his son Yahawashi. Okay? They're the only group of men that had the truth, man. See? That's why I'm going to read that 2 Samuel 3 and 1. It says, now there was a long war between the house of Saul and the house of David. But David waxed stronger and stronger, and the house of Saul waxed weaker and weaker. The scripture says, I just read that earlier, the house of the wicked is going to be overthrown. Okay? It also says, we get the book of Job. That guy said earlier about Transhumanism, all right, talking about he the God-sent comforter. He's been really quiet lately, man. FBI raided him twice, embezzling money. Another jackass, man. Another wicked-ass nigga, man. The most high about to, which he's already afflicting that guy, man. You don't got that fame like he had once upon a time. See? Scripture says, man, time and chance happen to all men. See? You guys had your little time, your little run, and that's it. See? The Most High is long suffering. But like the scripture says in Nahum 1 and 3, he's not going to quit the wicked. There's judgment for that. Transhumanism, what? He blasphemed the Holy Spirit. He said that he was the God-sent comforter. Knowing good and well that the comforter is the Holy Scripture. And that's a stain on your reputation. That's not going to be forgiven. Okay? It tells you that Matthew 12, verse 1. Let me get this though. Kind of all over the place. So the house of Saul got weaker and weaker, and the house of David is getting what? Stronger and stronger. And Lord willing, we're part of the house of David. Okay? Tabernacle of David, man. And the chief cornerstone is Yahawashi. Okay? Matter of fact, let me get that. Get that 1 Corinthians 3rd chapter. I have to read it off my phone. My Bible don't have that page. But demons all across the street making all kind of noise, man. See? You get 1 Corinthians 3. And 11. For other foundation can no man lay than that is laid, which is Yahawashi Mashiach. So you got to build on Yahawashi, man. No foundation can be laid other than Yahawashi Mashiach. Okay? That's why it says in get Acts 4 chapter. Acts chapter 5. We have to read that scripture too on restoring the pledge. So the only way that God can make it right, you got to restore the pledge. Acts chapter 5, verse 33. Remember, let's start from verse 29. Then Peter and the other apostles answered and said, we ought to obey the Most High rather than men. That's what we're doing. Okay? We ain't looking for people's opinion. We gotta try to be superstars in this thing. You know, you got that YouTube fame, social media fame. Man, that's just vanity. Because none of those people can save you or redeem you. The only man that can save and redeem you is Yahawashi, man. And you will be saved and redeemed through his blood, through his sacrifice, if you believe on him. And keep his commandment and do what he told you to do. Feed his sheep, feed his lambs. But anyway, it says, the power of our fathers raised up Yahawashi, who we slew and hanged on a tree. And had that other idiot stood here, he would have heard this answer. and have the Most High exalted his right hand to be a prince and savior, for to give repentance to Israel and forgiveness of sin. Right? Verse 33. Verse 32. We are his witnesses of these things. So it's also the Holy Spirit, the Most High, given to them to read, which is not an understanding of this book. When they heard that, they were cut to the heart and took counsel to slay them. This word is what? The sword of truth. Two-edged sword. Because it cuts, and it's the sharpest sword because it cuts people's spirit. Alright? Then stood they up, one of the council, a Pharisee, named Gamaliel, his teacher, a doctor of the law, had a reputation among the people, and commanded to put the apostles forth in little space, and said unto them, ye men of Israel, take heed to yourselves what he intends to do as touching these men. For in these days rode a Judas, boasting himself to be somebody, to whom a number of men, about 400, joined themselves, and were slain, and all as many obeyed him were scattered and brought to naught, because they tried to come up against the Romans. Scripture tells you to resist the higher power, for those higher powers are set up by Yahawah. It says, what we had, 37. And after this rose up Judas of Galilee, in the days of taxes, drew away much people after him. He also perished. And all, even as many as obeyed him, were dispersed. So you had certain men that were trying to make start their own resistance. It failed. Like the Panthers started that madness in the 70s. Panthers. They got to socialist people, man. They were going to be revolutionary. It failed. Just like even Castro had his run. Guess what that ended up doing, man? You were hitting all kind of crazy sanctions. Okay? That's why it says what? And now I say to you, refrain from these men. And let them alone. For this counsel to work be of men, it will come to naught. But if it be of the Most High, you cannot overthrow it, lest haply ye be found even to fight against the Heavenly Father. See? So if this doctrine is of men, it will come to naught. But if it's of Yahawashi Al-Shah, you can't overthrow it. See? Like you know, I was bringing out today, the only way to make things right with that congregation, they got to restore the pledge. See? You get Ezekiel 18 verse 7. Ezekiel 18 and 7. Ezekiel 18 and 7. See if there's any articles I want to bring out. See the latest real quick. We're going to Ezekiel 18 and 7. It says Ezekiel 18 and 7. And I have not oppressed any, but I have restored to the depth of his pledge. Restoring the pledge. You got to restore the pledge. Okay? I think it's verse 10. If he beget a son that is a robber, a shredder of blood, and that doeth like to any one of these, and that doeth not any of those duties, but even have eaten of the mountains and defiled the tree of life, have oppressed the poor and needy, and have spoiled by violence, and have not restored the pledge, and lifted up his eyes to violence, and have done the abomination. I bring forth upon you lend you money, that's against the rules, and they charge a high interest rate. But if you steal something according to the scripture, it's supposed to be like restore the pledge, man. Get back what you stole, man. Sometimes you have to get back double. That's also in the law. Just like Zacchaeus did. You get that Luke 19 chapter. So the day you make it right, man, give it back. Of course you're not going to do that. You're just bringing the scriptures out. The edification purpose. That's for any one of us, man. That's to make things right for Yahawashi. That's for you guys, man. You guys are just people. Because if you did that, that means you really did it to the Lord. Chocolate, you doing my nose. I said I was going to get what Zacchaeus. We get Luke the 19th chapter. Some life pretty good. Luke 19, verse 1. It's getting real windy, man. Look at it. Luke 19, verse 1. And Yahawashi entered and passed through. And behold, there was a man named Zacchaeus, which was the chief among the publicans. He was rich, the tax collector. And he sought to see Yahawashi, who he was, and could not for the press, because he was of little stature. Sure. And he ran before and climbed up into the sycamore tree to see him. He was to pass that river. But Yahawashi came place, he looked up and saw him and said unto him, Zacchaeus, make haste and come down, for today I must abide in thy house. And he made haste and came down to receive him joyfully. And when he saw it, the people said, when they saw it, they all murmured, saying that he was gone to be a guest, a man that is a sinner. And Zacchaeus stood and said unto the Lord, Behold, Lord, the half of my goods I give to the poor. And if I have taken anything from any man by false accusation, I will restore him fourfold. He took $50 unjustly and gave him $200 back. He restored the pledge. Okay? I said unto him, this day is salvation come to this house, for as much also is